Hello, hello. It is me. Hopefully you know who that is. I just got done with a really fun site visit for a new landscape design client. Yes, landscape designers can work through the entire winter in cold climates. And it is cold. This little dog has a jacket on. That's when you know it's chilly, when the poodle's got a jacket. And I'm gonna have dinner with my mother, and we're gonna go see this Arctic explorer, Will Steger, who's from northern Minnesota. I think he was raised there. We're gonna see him talk about climate change tonight at a local church, and I'm super stoked. I wanted to talk about raising necessity and how it goes so much deeper than this kind of cliched "what's your why?" Because ultimately, and I have an outline for all these video journals, but then I'm going off the cuff. I'm going intuitive. I'm going rogue. There's somebody I follow who is going rogue recently, and it's been very inspiring. So really what it comes down to is, one, there's my Bluetooth speaker. One, what's getting you excited and pumped up to interact with people around what you do in your business, what you're providing, what you're bringing to the world? What is the value of having you at the table? And that value might be a lot different than what you're necessarily aware of at a surface level. And like the value, I was just talking with somebody digging deep into their business today, and I realized that part of the value that I provide is just this deeper strategy. It's not just that I'm good at helping people with marketing and sales for an eco service. It's that what if so many business owners have a vision and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm super excited, but is there actually a real plan there? That's part of the value that I bring, part of the gift that I personally bring. And so I know that the necessity of me being at the table is there, because I'm going to help them get the thing done, get the vision crystallized, and get it created. And they're going to be implementing, but that's what I'm bringing to the table. So what is that for you? And that is really something that's going to get you to reach out to more people, to set up the talk. Hey, Karen, good to see you. To put yourself out there is to have that awareness of what wouldn't be here if I wasn't here. What awareness do I bring to any group, any community, any client who I'm engaged with? And that's our personal necessity of how we are personally benefiting the business that we're helping, the friend that we're with at the time, by us being there. And how wouldn't they be changed and helped if we weren't there? That's true deep necessity on a personal level. Necessity on a communal level is much bigger. So we might think of necessity on this more like kind of world community level as being how we are, hey Joshua, good to see you, how we are showing up, what wouldn't be happening in the world if we don't create the chain reaction that leads to those bigger events and changes. So I talked about the personal necessity of what wouldn't happen for these individuals, but by you doing what you're doing, if you're installing beautiful landscapes, how that's rippling into the well-being that someone gets from growing their own food, that creates greater well-being in their circle and ripples farther beyond to a new paradigm of how we live and how we interact with the land. Or if you are helping people with their marketing and their business, how is that having a greater impact? How is your particular angle on it? What is the necessity there of the ripples that's creating beyond you and in the greater world? Because it's not just that you might help somebody with marketing or landscape design or massage therapy, etc. And I'm particularly focused on ecopreneurs, people that offer an eco-focused service. But it's bigger than that, right? You don't just offer that. There's deeper benefits to who you are and why you're showing up and what is going to change and come through in the world as a result of the work you do. So how to create this on a daily basis. What I've been doing in my own life, and it's really been working, and I'm excited to keep going with it because it's working. If something's not working, I might try it a little bit longer to see or tweak it, but I'm only telling you guys stuff that's been working for me. And how I do this is I think about exactly what I've been mentioning here. It's how is my presence here in this moment? How do I want to connect with these people, with this project, with who I am showing up as, so that the deepest, most positive influence and change can be made manifest in who I'm helping, in the benefit that I'm bringing there. And if I'm getting on a sales call with somebody, if I'm talking with a potential landscape design client, if I am about to give a webinar, if I'm about to get on Facebook and do a post, it's how am I showing up here? Who do I want to show up as, rather than just turning it on and being there? And there's something to be said for just being and doing, but there's another thing entirely to be said for the intention and the deep necessity of who we are, and how that completely can transform the work that we do beyond just being the thing we do, to the experience and the transformation that brings to the world. So I think what I'd like to leave you with is, if you want to enter in the comments, how are you going to be showing up in the next thing that is important for you? Maybe that's getting home to your spouse and who you want to show up as there. Maybe that's the new social media strategy you have for your business, how you want to show up, who you want to be, what energy you want to bring. And maybe it's also how you want to show up tomorrow when you're really getting crystal clear, doing a little bit of journaling on your greater vision for your business. Because it's more than just what we do. It's more than just the service we provide. It's that ripple effect and how it evolves into something greater than we could have ever anticipated. And that's the necessity of why we should get our work out into the world. Talk to you on the next video.